the top 2 ways to build self-discipline and become unbreakable. Well, hello and welcome. My name is Arica Angelo, and I am the dating and relationship expert that men from all over the world come to become the man that she really desires. And Yahoo Finance has just recognized me as one of the top 10 relationship coaches of 2020. How cool is that? It's really cool. But we're going to talk about things like self-discipline and becoming unbreakable. And I'm laughing as soon as I did the intro because how many Rocky fans do I have? Yo, Adrian! Yo, Tommy! You knocked him down. Won't you try knocking me down? My ring's outside. Yeah, I'm like a bit Rocky obsessed. But remember the Rocky 4 where the Russian guy is like, because I live in Bali and there's tons of Russians here everywhere. So the Russian guy, Ivan Drago, where he goes up to Rocky and he takes his gloves and he goes, boom! And he says, I will break you. So that's what it made me think of when I said self-discipline and becoming unbreakable. But really, let's just keep it real. As much as I'm trying to lighten the load on this and to make it funny, the truth of the matter is that in these times, that's really what it takes, is some self-discipline and becoming unbreakable. Because listen, these are turbulent times. All over the world, we are feeling the friction. We are feeling the weight of Corona. We're feeling the weight of people being quarantined, losing their livelihoods, people being crammed in homes, not understanding how to do life, how to do relationships anymore. Shit is intense, and people are protesting, and it's just, it's intense times, and it's not over, and we don't know when it's gonna be over. So this is why a video just like this is so important for you to watch. It's so important for you to take notes. It's so important for you to be inspired by this, and then to go and take action, to have that discipline to implement what you're gonna learn in this very video. Listen, one thing that I have been told, as I tell you what, I have been an entrepreneur for a very long time, since my early 20s. And one thing that a friend of mine told me, who's also a very successful business person, they said this. He said, Arica, success is really about hanging on long enough to get lucky. Because for me, I don't know about you guys with your careers, but entrepreneurship did not come easy to me at all. At all. You would think like just being a cute girl could get you somewhere. Not so much, not when you're an entrepreneur. It takes a lot more than just being a pretty face. You gotta work your ass off and you gotta hang on until you get lucky. Well, it's the same thing, tenacity. When we're trying to become disciplined and unbreakable, it also requires some tenacity. But what makes a person want to stay disciplined? What is it that makes them want to continue to persevere? Where that person, they go, look, life is throwing them shitstorm after shitstorm, and that person does not break. They are unbreakable. Don't you want to be that kind of guy that when people talk about you, they say, to be fair, that person has been through so much, and yet nothing has broken them. Doesn't that just make you feel powerful on the inside? It does to me, for sure. I know I've overcome a lot, and I'm like, it hasn't broken me. It's bent me, and it's bent me good. No, I'm not talking about positions. But no, really, for real, I keep trying to make it light on you guys because it is a heavy topic, can be. So here's the thing, the top first thing that you need to do is really understand what it is that you are trying to accomplish and why. For most of you guys, you come here because you're trying to get a woman, or some of you are married men and you're trying to keep a woman. Maybe you need discipline and becoming unbreakable so that you don't want to kill your wife, Let's just be honest, relationships aren't always the easiest thing, nor is being single and getting rejected by tons of women and being put in the friend zone. That's not fun. Are my arms shaking when I do that? They better not. So, the first thing is you want to know why you want, what is it that you want, but why? And you hear this, if you go into any self-motivation training or anything, they're always gonna go, you have to understand your why. Why do you want to make your relationship work? Why do you want to get out of the friend zone? Why is this so important to you, and how is this going to make your life better. Because if you cannot answer that question, when life bitch slaps you and throws you a shitstorm, chances are you're gonna lose discipline and it's going to break you. The people who do not get broken, especially in these times, is they are so committed to their what and why they are doing it that nothing stops them. I personally have had to experience this in my own career, especially in these times where it's super turbulent. I'm not with my family. I'm in a whole different country on the other side of the world. You want to just go, what am I doing this all for? Why? Why? Everyone's going through this right now. So understanding your what and your why is so monumental right now. That is what you really need when the shitstorms come. That is what you need. The second thing is this, and I'm just gonna keep it really real with you guys. I've been doing this business as a dating and relationship expert for 12 years. And this is the second thing that I've done to make me disciplined and to make me unbreakable is this. You've got to have a community. You've got to have your squad in your pocket, meaning backing you up, your backbone. You got to have these people backing you up. Because it's this right here. When you have people cheering you on and supporting you, that's gonna keep you disciplined. Why? Because there's a level of accountability there that when you share your dreams, you share your visions, you share your what, you share your why. You know, some of you guys maybe are overweight and you wanna get thinner to meet a woman. When you share that with friends who are not gonna ridicule you but tell you the truth, and say, look man, come on, you gotta stay consistent. Sneaking in the donuts, you know, on the weekends isn't gonna help you get your girl. Like, that's not gonna help you get there. Or some of you guys are like, I want a better career because I know women love a boss and I wanna become a boss. And so when you say, look, I wanna become a man, like not just a boy man, but a man. And I know that women really crave a man, not a boy man, not a boy man, not a boy man. Did I make my point clear? So, I know to do that, it's gonna take some commitment. It's gonna take some discipline. I know that where my life is, my livelihood right now, I'm not okay with it. I don't feel confident. I don't feel secure in it. So I've got to make some action steps, whether it's getting a course to learn how to make money online. I've got plenty of friends who can teach you guys how to make money online. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comment section and I'll bring one of them on here and we can talk to them and figure out how to do this for you guys. But regardless, what you decide, once you understand that what and why is, it's gonna take some fierce discipline and focus to become unbreakable and to get to your goal. But when you have your squad keeping you accountable, loving you, cheering you, championing you. Listen, I began to tell you this story. The 12 years of my business, there were times where my business would do good, and I've never talked about this openly on YouTube, but there are times that my business would be doing good and I'd get clients and then they just would disappear. And I had to go out and get jobs just to pay the rent while still shooting YouTube videos on the side. It was hard, you guys, and I wish I could tell you this was just like one time. No, let's start like 5 times, maybe more in the 12 years I've been doing this business. I've sold caviar, shoes in Beverly Hills, you name it. I've sold everything just so that I could have a job to pay my bills, to keep doing my business. Why am I sharing that story with you? Because this shit didn't come easy to me. I just didn't get 60,000 followers because I paid for some damn ads and some fake followers. No, this shit's like real. This is like blood, sweat, and tears. These 12 years is commitment, focus, tenacity. And it was my squad, my people who would come behind me, even strangers who would just say, Arica, I don't know why, I just felt in my intuition to tell you to not give up. And that's what you need, my dear. You need that squad to come through because you are going to want to give up. You're going to want to break. The discipline's going to want to go out the window. But when you have a squad cheering you on in the background, that's what I was trying to say earlier. I said like backdrop or something, back pocket. And the backdrop, Lord, oh Lord. When you have that squad cheering you on, guess what? on those days that you're not able to encourage yourself, because they will come, you're going to need that squad. And so that's why it's so imperative to not only know your what and your why, but to have your squad. And these are the top two things. Like, if you want a very generic overview, if you want more videos about this, I can get more detailed, but a generic broad overview is it really requires these two things. So that means if you're trying to get that girl, then hiring me as a coach. I have that August coaching special that I've been talking about all flipping month. Have you even taken the time to put your damn application in? Probably not. You can't bitch about your life if you're not doing shit about it. So the thing is knowing that what and that why. And then if you really want that woman, like watching these YouTube videos and then going out and implementing. And if you're quarantined, then that means hitting them up on the gram. It means going to the places where they are still allowing people and going to those spots and introducing yourself to people, getting yourself in shape, going and getting some new clothes. Oh my God, this is my pet peeve. I talked about every video, how bad men dress. It's just, oh, you walk in a room, you see like 20 beautiful women and like one decently dressed guy. I'm like, pull your head out of your ass and go buy some better clothes. Now's the time. You have all this time on your hands. Improve yourself. Become better so that you can get better. You can get more. Just like Glenn Doyleson, oh gosh, I forget this woman's name every time. She wrote the book Untamed. But she said this, she said, the more risk I take, the luckier I get. And so it's true with you. Like, it's gonna take some risk. But guess what? That ability to know your what and why and have that squad, when you know what you want and you have people supporting you and you're taking those risks, you, my dear, this is discipline, and this helps you become unbreakable. Homeboy, I've told you 1,000,000 times, but maybe you need to hear it 1,000,001 times. Baby, you have what it takes. And in this moment, you are in love, baby doll. Make sure you apply for that August coaching. If you've never subscribed, then what are you waiting for? Hit that button, boy. I ain't playing with you. Hit that button. Turn on that notification bell. And if this video spoke to you, I want to know in the comment section what part really kicked you in the ass. I want to know. Tell me. And if you're like, I don't want to tell you, then just hit the like button. It's okay, boo-boo. I get it. You're shy. It's okay. I'll see you in my next video. You take care.